Hey Pearls, are you ready for another monthly meal plan? Because that is exactly what I'm bringing to you today. I have an entire month's worth of meal planning already done, ready, and waiting for you. I want to make your life easier and I want to help you save money all along the way. So in today's video, I'm gonna walk you through exactly what our meal plan for the entire month of May is gonna look like. I'm also sharing with you tips and tricks on how we meal plan on a budget for a family of 5. If you wanna see how our family eats on a budget of just $400 a month, you're gonna wanna stick around. Welcome back, Pearls. I'm Brittany, and this is Pennies into Pearls, where I talk all about different tips and tricks to help you do small changes in your everyday life that are gonna have a huge impact on helping you get closer and closer and actually achieving these amazing goals and dreams that you have for your family. If you wanna stop living that paycheck to paycheck life, then you're gonna wanna click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any ideas. Now, you're not gonna wanna forget that I have a free printable of all the meal ideas that we have that I'm gonna talk about for you today. Download the PDF. All the meal ideas will become a clickable link for you so you can go and check out and see which ingredients you need to add to your grocery list. But I also have a free meal planning on a budget starter kit for you. That's just a blank template for weekly meal planning, monthly meal planning, and then grocery shopping on a budget, making sure that you put down for every single item on that grocery list an estimated cost, and then you total at the bottom so there's no surprises at checkout. Links for all of that is in the description box. And then one last thing before we jump into the computer is that today's video is sponsored by my online course, 30-Day Family Finance Rescue. In this super successful course, I walk you through step-by-step overcoming all the negative money mentality issues, your negative money attitudes, your negative habits towards your money, and we get over that. Because most likely what the problem, why you keep falling off your budget and why can't you stick to it, is because you're starting in the wrong place. You're starting with the numbers. And in 30-Day Family Finance Rescue, I take you by the hand, show you where to start and how to go and move on from there. But money mentality is not the only thing. That's where we need to start. The next place I take you is we talk about how to set realistic but big realistic goals for your family, and then I help you walk through on creating a customized family financial action plan that you're gonna be able to implement and work into your family's budget. So that way, every single time you sit down and work on your budget, you're motivated, you're excited, because you know that every single number on your family's budget is getting you closer and closer to actually living that life that you're excited about, those goals and dreams you're actually working towards. Now, enrollment for my online course is not open all the time. So depending on when you're seeing this video, enrollment may or may not be open. If it's not open, make sure you sign up for that wait list because the doors will be opening soon. All right, meal planning, monthly meal planning, weekly meal planning, it doesn't matter, we're covering it all. I've got ideas and tips and tricks for you. So the very first place you need to start is in your fridge, freezer, and pantry. If you don't start there, you're not gonna save as much money as you could. So that's where you start. That's where I started. I already looked at everything. I wrote down a list of everything that I already have, and then you're gonna meal plan based off of what you already have in your house first. Then you can supplement using things that are on sale. And if you can do it, start with weekly meal planning, but if you can do it, bump your way up to bi-weekly meal planning and then monthly meal planning, and that is where you're going to ultimately save the most amount of money. All right, are you ready? Let's jump into the computer.
One more thing I needed to mention is that when you're meal planning, you need to have your calendar out too, because you don't want to plan for meals where you're not going to be home. So for example, you can see here on my meal plan that we're going to be out of town for pretty much an entire week. So I'm not going to plan for meals that week. And an option that you could do is you could either have a separate budget, like a vacation food budget or whatever, or however you want to work it. Or another option that a lot of people do is use the money that they would have used to buy groceries for that week and just put that towards their travel food, or however you want to work it. So just make sure that you are using your calendar as you and looking for things that are going to keep you busy, not even just necessarily being out of town, but maybe like sports and school activities, things that are going to make it hard for you to be at home and spend 30 minutes making a meal. Maybe you want to do a slow cooker meal that day instead of a meal that might be a little more labor intensive. So keep that all in mind when you're meal planning. I'll leave a link in the description box to a video where I take you step by step on like the actual strategy behind our meal planning and why we only do 5 meals a week and all of those things, and our budget, that kind of stuff. So for week 1, I had some shrimp left over in the freezer. So we're going to do shrimp scampi, tostadas. Again, that's going to be super easy, quick meal. Now this month is when I'm opening the doors again to my online course, 30-Day Family Finance Rescue. I need to be able to put all of my attention to launching the course. So I need very simple, easy meals for this month. So that's the name of the game. Easy, simple summer meal. Again, quesadillas, really easy. It's really easy. Pesto tilapia with the side veggie. Get the pesto from Costco, get the tilapia from Costco, put them together, throw them in the oven. So easy. My kids love it for some reason. I thought, oh, they'd hate it because it's green. Though one time my kids came in and Oliver was like, oh, we're having moldy fish for dinner? Yeah, he totally thought that. So funny. Hot dogs and fruit, good one for a quick, easy thing. Then in week 2, so as you're doing your meal plan, you're making if you're doing monthly, you're making a grocery list for your monthly groceries. So things that can last in your fridge, freezer, pantry for 30 days or longer. And then anything fresh, we do a super quick, like 15-minute stop at Sprouts where I can get all of my produce really affordable and keep it under budget. Then week 2 is a baked potato bar. We're gonna do fish tacos because when I buy that tilapia, again, you need to think this through. For the pesto tilapia, we usually use half a bag for one meal, so I can use it again down here for fish tacos. Pancakes and fruit. This recipe is for a buttermilk pancake that is the best recipe you will ever have from scratch and still so easy and quick. Spaghetti and noodles, I use the can jar of spaghetti sauce, but you just do your thing if you're gonna make it from home. Good for you. And then pot roast. Again, all the fresh stuff is over here. Week 3 is we are gonna be doing beef tacos. I got a ton of meat a couple months ago on sale at Sprouts, so I throw it in my freezer. And then on the following months, I use that meat that I bought on sale and use it for the next month's meal plan. So see how that works. I can still take advantage of sales using my couponing budget and then supplement the coming month's meal plan. Taco soup, always a crowd pleaser. It can make a ton, so that might be a good night for us to have like family or friends over to help just for fun, you know, we're fun people. And then basil meatballs with rice and the side veggie. We just buy the meatballs already made from Costco. Again, make your own if you need to cut the savings that way, but this month we're more focused, our value, I should say, is more focused on time rather than the money. So we're willing to give up maybe a couple things that we would have bought in our grocery haul to save money, give those up and put the money towards buying store-bought meatballs. It's all a weight game. There's only so much money and you gotta like balance it out. Then one pot beef stroganoff. It is just one pot. It's so easy, so fast. Another one my kids love, love, love. And then turkey, bacon, and avocado grilled cheese. Delicious. Make sure you have that bread in your fresh grocery list. And then we'll be out of town this week. And then the last week we're doing homemade pizza. Fun meal to do as a family. We just do ours in the oven or on the barbecue actually. Slow cooker cream cheese chicken is just like a creamy chicken, kind of like a gravy, and you can put it over rice or potatoes or whatever you want. Nachos to use up the leftovers, stir fry to use up leftovers, and then you'll see in my grocery haul tomorrow that we bought some hamburger patties. We're just gonna have a side fruit with our homemade hamburgers. Again, if you have questions about like how we do breakfast and lunch, check that link in the description box on how we break our breakfast and lunch into our meal plan and our monthly budget. But this is just to kind of give you an idea of our like go-to lunch and breakfast. We eat a lot of leftovers at lunch and even use them in our breakfast. So our breakfast and lunch are pretty much on repeat week to week, but this is just to give you an idea. There you have it. That is our meal plan for the month of May. So hard to remember what month it is. That's our meal plan. If you guys have any questions, of course, leave them down in the comments. You might also want to follow me on Instagram. It's a little easier to communicate over there in my direct messages. Also, that is where you're gonna find a like real day-to-day how we're implementing and living out all the techniques and tips and tricks that we learn here over on YouTube. And lastly, don't forget to sign up for my waitlist for my online course. If it's not open right now, sign up for the waitlist. If it is open, then the link will direct you to our website with more information on what exactly you can expect when you sign up to be a Pearl student with 30-Day Family Finance Rescue and finally stop living that paycheck to paycheck life. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you really soon. Bye.